Hi, everybody. Hello. Happy Friday day at PAX. You all made it, and now you're sitting, which for me is one of the best parts of a con day. On the count of 3, I want everybody to yell out the best game demo they played, and I'll just hear it all and play them all tomorrow. The best game demo you played today. On the count of 3, everybody at once. 1, 2, 3. I'll check that out.
Marshmallows.
I'll check that out.
I heard marshmallows too.
Really?
Is there a marshmallows game, or is that wishful thinking?
I think you're just hungry.
Salad.
Yeah, I haven't ate yet. I'm subsisting off of energy drinks and Adderall. Juice.
Juice is not a flavor.
Yeah. It is if you put it on the label.
Yeah.
Monster can do anything.
Pacific Punch, it seems like.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm your host, Judge Jenna Stoeber, and I'm joined by a panelist of beautiful people who are here because they're beautiful, and hopefully they know some stuff about trivia, but we'll see.
Ooh.
Who are you, and tell us what Pokemon would you want to be stuck as, Animorph style?
I was voted Slough's most beautiful man in the United Kingdom, which is why I'm here on this beautiful person panel. It's a rough area of England, but I made it out. I run Shut Up and Sit Down. It's a website, mainly a YouTube channel about board games. It's stupid and funny, and I think it's pretty good. And the Pokemon I would be is Snorlax. It's easy. If I could, I would sleep forever and block roads.
It's a great choice. Hard to be beaten.
I like that. Hi there, I'm Geoff Moonen. I was voted most beautiful person in Willowbrook Mall, but only the Macy's Anchor Store wing, which some would say is the most prestigious and beautiful, so I will eat on that for as long as I can. It's a good food court. And I am also a voice actor, a podcaster, games journalist, and the Pokemon I would most want to be stuck as Animorph style is Farfetch'd, because you know what? No one wants Farfetch'd. I'd be left alone, and I got a sprig of onion, and you know what? If I want to walk around and play with that thing like I'm Star Wars kid and swing it around, people would be like, that's natural behavior, that's totally fine. I could be left alone with my onion and my swords. I love it.
Ooh.
A bold choice, far-fetched.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Ify Nwadiwe. I was voted most beautiful person at the Yokohama Gundam display. Yes, and they took it down now, so no one can dethrone me. But you may know me as the host of I'm Actually on Dropout. I've written for things on TV, written for things in video games, and act as well as doing comedy. So, the Pokemon for me, I think I'm gonna just cheat and choose Machamp, get 4 buff arms to just get my hands on other Pokemon.
It's really good. Lay hands.
Yeah.
Does the belt come off?
No, it stays on.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Anica Cihla. My pronouns are she, they. I'm the brand director at Hero Forge. I'm a tabletop game designer, and I'm a stand-up comic. This is actually true. I once came in 3rd place in a beauty pageant run by Dave Grohl. Don't cheer that. Don't cheer that. That's not a true cheer.
At what age? I need to know.
17.
Okay.
Wow. Shame on my parents for letting that happen, but we can get into that later. And the Pokemon I would be probably Mewtwo, because I want that Pixar mom ass. Like that.
And you got first place?
3rd.
Oh, okay. So you didn't hear if the best was you.
Great, excellent choices. All of them excellent in their own
hero.
ways.
Watch him as he runs.
So today's PAX panel theme is Nintendo, because of the upcoming Switch 2. So all of the questions for tonight's game will be Nintendo themed, except for the ones that aren't.
Are they
Okay.
Dark Souls?
Because each round on this panel, we'll be playing 3 different games. Each round has a trick question. And that trick question will be a question that is about a Sega property instead of or in addition to Nintendo. If you have detected what the trick question is for the round, please yell out as desperately as you can, Nintendo!
Okay.
Okay.
Please, Nintendo, I'm begging you.
I have a family, Nintendo!
My uncle works at Nintendo and he's holding me captive.
Has anybody here been to the PAX Panel Show before? Okay, not a lot. Well, welcome.
Amazing.
Welcome, yes, that's thrilling. So this is a very serious trivia contest, and there will be riddles and trivia, and it's all very serious, so please respect the sanctity of what we're doing here. By which I mean, you're gonna know the answers to a lot of this stuff before our beautiful, gorgeous panel of people do. Try not to yell it out, even though I know in your heart of hearts you want to. But feel free to play along on your own. And let's just get into it. So normally, in years past, when I've done this, I have done a round called Portmantoad, wherein I combine two game descriptions that have a portmanteau title. And even though this is already a Nintendo-based pun, I mixed it up for this Nintendo-themed entry, and we're doing Portmanteau.
I gotta go. I have a thing. I'm sorry.
How'd you get that evolution? Jeez.
So Pokemon, or pocket monsters, often have English names that are based on their design or type, and those English names are often a portmanteau of two words. So I have deconstructed those English names into their base components and then swapped out the words for synonyms. And you have to pass together what the correct Pokemon name is based on those synonyms. The rounds will increase in difficulty. We'll be doing 3 rounds of them, interspersed with the other panel sections. They will increase in difficulty. This first round, I think, is very straightforward, but we'll see. I honestly don't know how to judge that. And for the sake of everybody, myself and the panelists and God, they are Gen 1 only.
Thank you. I was gonna ask. I'm 35. I can't keep up.
There are only 150 Pokemon. I will not be dissuaded.
This is Mew erasure.
151.
Yeah, I'm right
Thank
here.
Yes.
He passed the test. That was a tricked question statement.
Gen 1 only. Okay, so for example, if I said a weird root vegetable,
Oddish.
an odd radish, does that make sense to everybody?
Oh no, I'm gonna suck at that.
Do you want the deconstruction or do you want the name?
I want the name of the actual Pokemon.
Okay.
I don't like you asking questions like that. It sounds like you're going to be too good at this. 'Cause you're asking questions like, how good should I do this? And I'm still trying to figure out.
I thought it was really clear what you'd said, so I don't know if you give
you.
bonus points.
Oh my God, are you guys gonna fight for my affection?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, locked in.
That's
This
great.
is-
With fists if I have to.
Oh, it's on.
All right.
All I have is trivia.
Well, then you're on the right panel.
I'm not.
A seed fossil.
Oh.
This is
Gen 1.
Oh no. Oh no. You'll get the hang of it.
Is it like ammonite? No?
No.
No.
No, it's not, is it?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, y'all.
No, hold on.
No.
Is it Metapod?
Catch 'em.
No, but hold on to that one.
Gotta catch 'em all. Okay.
I'm writing that down.
Does anybody in the audience? Bulbasaur. A bulb dinosaur.
Okay. Okay, that's okay.
Uh-oh.
Dinosaurs aren't fossils when they're dinosaurs. That happens later. That's like pudding. That's like
Squirtle.
dessert of life.
Barf.
Squirtle.
A spewing reptile. Sorry.
I just was repeating barf.
Squirtle.
Something would happen. I was dry heaving, if you will. Nothing was coming up.
Yeah.
Oh no.
A spewing reptile is, of course, Squirtle. A dreaded
Firo.
Okay.
but common bird.
Firo.
Say it.
Firo.
I'll accept it. I was going for fear and sparrow for Spiro,
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
but I
should've
will
just said.
accept it.
Twice?
Evolves into Fearow, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
At level 20, oh god, I can't stop.
I mean, it's always level 20.
You're doing I'm so glad one of us.
Yeah.
The joints in your hand.
Knuckle. No.
Knuckles?
Anyone can say anything.
Nintendo, no! Don't.
Nintendo.
No,
Yes.
no, you're right, Knuckle.
Nintendo, please stop this at once, Nintendo.
You said it too. You said it.
You are so
This is
polite. You're
why
negotiating with Nintendo from now on. Thank you.
This is why you think inside your brain first.
Get these pink hedgehogs out of my house.
I'm going to give Matt the bonus point for getting Nintendo, but I will
Yeah.
give Anica the point for getting Knuckles.
I'll take a half. Thank
no, you
you.
get a full point.
Yeah.
This is the first time in ages my age has been an advantage.
Yeah.
Celestial, second person.
Oh,
Sorry, you.
You're
Gotta slow down. I'm
You're
sorry.
good.
no.
I'm impressed.
If
This
you're
is
good, just be good. I don't want to like win. Not you at full power. I'm gonna give you the sensu bean and let you fight my son. You know,
All right,
builds character.
Star you.
Reach the next level without it.
Celestial, first person.
Star me.
Me.
You had it first. Sorry, I went last.
I think
That's not fair.
you both went, I think, at the same time, so we'll give you both a point. It is, of course, Star Me,
So glad we got that one.
which is a combination of starfish and me, obviously. Quickly burning to dust.
Speed
Cinder.
Sid.
No.
Not a name of a Pokemon, is it?
No.
Ash ketchup. Cindash. Fire ash.
Is it just Ash?
No. That
That's
would
what's
be
left
really funny.
after you've burned to dust. That.
So if you were doing something quickly, you would be doing it.
Rapidash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
So good.
Nice.
We all know
Thank you.
stands
Teamwork.
for
Teamwork. This is cool. That's what
rapid.
Pokemon teaches us. You can't
Yeah.
do it alone. It's you and me.
I'm just watching Jenna like sort of start mouthing things and trying to copy it in the hope that my mouth will work out what the word is and tell my brain.
Yeah.
But I just look like I'm gurning.
I'm just flirting, so I would not take that. I would not take that under advisement. A bulb of a many-headed water monster.
Gyarados? No. Because there's two. That's where I was
With all
there.
the heads and chop it off.
You're thinking of what? Yeah.
Like, I know what it is. I know what it. It evolves from the egg.
Hydra.
It evolves from an executor.
Oh, Togepi.
What? Show your work.
No.
Executor.
Executor.
No, it's not that.
No, it's not Hydra.
No, it's Hydreigon's way later.
No, but there was something.
You can all give in if you want.
No.
No.
No. No. No.
Many-headed water.
No.
Hydra.
Oh.
Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath.
Audience, anybody? Yes, which, as we all know, is a combination of the word seed and hydra.
Is it?
So spelling is just fucked here, right?
Yeah. You gotta use your brain.
Are we sure the sea creature is not related more to the sea?
I've heard it's the chicken of the sea.
Yeah. It's like sea otters. They're called that because they're like seeds.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
Yeah, and all of the rest of the portmanteaus that we've got coming up are equally clever.
I'm loving this.
Okay. All right.
To be clear.
So,
Time to lock in.
prepare yourself. All right. This next round of questions is called Occupational Hazard. Normally, at this point, I ask you a bunch of questions related to careers that you might have played in video games, i.e. farmer, miner, etc. But this is Nintendo themed. So I'm gonna ask you about some jobs Mario has had
Okay.
in
All right.
various games.
Okay. Let's do it.
In Super Mario series, Mario ostensibly works as a plumber. Who invented the U-bend?
I actually love this.
In the Mario universe, who invented the U-bend?
The U-bend is a part in well, let me,
Actually, okay.
all right, the
We're
options
learning
are,
something. We're learning here.
The options are, well, let me explain what a U-bend is first. So a U-bend is in your sink. Yeah. I see what you did there. In your think when you go down, the pipe that goes down, it will U up and then go straight. And this is to prevent the smell, basically, of sewage from being able to escape into your apartment or house.
And if you want,
it's a water trap. Yes, it's a great invention that y'all...
And if you want a less harsh version, you can use a P-bend, or you can use a Y adapter to get some air pressure from that. I actually know quite a lot about plumbing.
Well,
I
then
don't
you
know
should.
the answer to this.
You should know.
And I see you're holding your A, so I'm going to
feel strongly.
Our options are A, Sir John Harrington, B, Benjamin Franklin, C, Thomas Crapper, or D, Rutherford Flushington.
I'm worried it's C.
I think Crapper actually invented the toilet.
That's where I'm going with.
I think I'm going with A because the one who knew the most about this is the British person on the panel.
Listen,
So
I don't know. The thing you have to bear in mind is, yes, I know a lot about plumbing. I fixed 4 toilets in the last year. Don't ask why. But
That's 5 more than me.
But would you trust a plumber generally to be knowledgeable about things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, follow me then.
No.
I
like the symmetry of our answers. So no.
I do too. We're
If you
so
read it
close
right,
to making a
if you read it
political
correctly, it's
statement.
caca.
Caca, yeah, it's caca. One last.
I'm proud of what we've done here today.
Did he actually invent the toilet? Am I right about that, or
John Harrington created the modern flush toilet, which
Right.
is why it is sometimes called the John. Benjamin Franklin's just a famous guy. Thomas Crapper did invent the U-bend, among other plumbing things. And Rutherford Flushington is a guy I made up.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Rutherford Flushington is my next D&D character.
In Punch-Out, Mario works as a
for
boxing
you?
referee. This position is sometimes referred to as the groomsman, the third man, the glove break, the Luigi.
I think it is B. I'm pretty sure it's B.
Okay.
It's going to be really embarrassing. I don't get it.
Okay. Well, fuck all you guys.
Yeah.
That's what you get for putting a boxer on your panel. The only one I'll be confident in this entire shitting and boxing are the 2 that I'm locked in.
That's
You
also the
box?
one that feels
Yeah.
most like
I had
you
no
just got to
idea.
feel like an old
Wow.
Yeah.
I would have fallen for the Fist Master.
Been working as the third man, you know?
Yeah.
That's the name of my first novel, actually.
Wait, how did the rest of you know the third man?
That just, I feel like that, I'm thinking about sports terms and boxing as a whole is oh yeah, it's going to be the third because you have the six man, and sometimes it was oh yeah, that's the third. Yeah, the 12th man, yeah. So they like adding a number. This is also a cute name you can use for the person that is sitting in the cuck chair too.
Oh, yeah.
I always call my cuck Luigi.
Oh yeah.
Do you make them wear the hat? Of course you do. Of course you do.
But do they score points?
No, I was going to make the same.
In Dr. Mario, Mario works as a virologist, defeating viruses by preemptively prescribing vitamins. As we all know, that's how that game works. In 2013, which company was the subject of a class action lawsuit for misleading advertising statements about the health benefits of their product? A, airborne, B, head-on, C, emergency, or D, lead pipes?
Lead pipes.
Oh,
I don't know what any of these things are.
Jeff, let me see yours. Let me see your answer. Okay.
Oh!
It was emergency.
I knew because you made it C.
The lawsuit was settled, and it said there's no scientific evidence to prove that taking emergency does anything other than sell emergency.
Yeah.
So, just a heads up.
I felt like it was that, but I'm having old, high school multiple choice thing where it's it's already been C. I can't do C too many times, so I'm not going to pick it.
I did not logic check the number of places that were filled out here, so they might trend
Good
one
to know,
way or
good to
the
know.
other.
Look, that thought process, my hand is still fucking me after all these years. Yeah, that one was a thinker.
In Mario Kart, Mario works as a go-kart or go-kart racer. For a go-kart to be street legal in the European Union, it needs all of the following except A, airbags, B, head and tail lights, C, indicators, or D, a horn. Ooh, Geoff, strong out the gate. Okay.
This feels too obvious.
Oh, does it?
It does.
It does?
Probably wrong.
Whoa, which one do you think is the obvious answer?
It feels like a horn is obvious because the rest feels necessary.
I would absolutely agree with you, except...
They can do those, they do the hand out the window thing. Can I change
Yeah, they
my
just
answer?
Flip people. No, it's too late, and you flipped it to the wrong one anyway. So.
I live in New York City and I ride a bike. I have been sold head and tail lights. I have been sold ways to send indicators. You need a bell. I have never been sold airbags. That is my only logic here.
And it worked. You're absolutely right. You can ride a go-kart on the street in the EU if it has all of these, but it does not need airbags.
I forgot it was go-karts. I was thinking actual street legal cars. Like car cars. That's why I was like,
I even clarified that they're go-karts.
I thought, it's so funny because I thought it was more so like like street legal on the street. That makes sense. But I thought it was like for racing because you start in go-karts before you do F1 racing. I was like, oh, you probably don't need a horn when you're racing, but this is just to be on street legal, which you would need a horn.
You can
I'm
go
sure
around
people doing
like
F1 but still using their blinkers.
you can
I
legally.
just laughed the whole time.
Well, because sometimes,
His asshole merged.
This is such a boomer joke.
You don't have the airbags in the go-kart crashes. Without a horn, how are you going to get that head against the bing? It's a classic.
It is. Sound of the summer. You can legally go on roads in Europe on almost anything, but you just might not be popular. You get horses sometimes, just people riding horses on the roads.
Why not?
With cars.
Does that horse have a license? Then they're street legal. In Mario Sunshine, Mario works as a janitor to clean up Delfino Island. The word janitor derives from A, the Latin word janus for arch or gate, B, the Persian word jagir for keeping or holding, C, the Finnish word jako for keeper of angry birds, or D, the Anglo-French word jangler for the sound of a comically large keychain.
I mean, I want it to be C,
I want
but
it
it's
to
A.
be C.
Okay.
I'm proud of all of you for getting this correct, but I'm disappointed in all of you for not catching the Nintendo don't.
Why?
Sega owns Angry Birds.
Oh. Wow. Okay, so it doesn't have to be, it just needs to be an option. Got it.
Oh,
That's
but yeah,
such
but I was
bullshit.
You can just make up your own rules for feeling smug against
That's totally fair. No, you're right. It is bullshit. It is bullshit.
No, as someone who hosts a show where they always say my statements are bullshit, I won't say it. I respect it. You're right. And it's okay if you forget to call out people not saying actually.
Yes. And Jocko is the designer of Angry Birds. Sega only bought Angry Birds a couple years ago, so it's okay that you didn't know.
Yeah, because that would have kept me up at night.
In Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, Mario works as an Olympic athlete. Which of the following events has never happened at the Olympics?
Like officially?
Solo synchronized swimming, tug of war, eventing, or pipes?
There's been so many wild.
Only one of these has not happened at an Olympics.
Is it like just pipes? Lead pipes?
I don't know.
Pan pipes?
I don't know. Answer the question.
Pipes.
Pipes.
This has caused so much consternation in the audience, which is really
That
exciting.
feels like a real panic thing where you've told a lie about going to the Olympics and what do you do? Okay, I'm silver. What are you silver in? Pipes.
Pipe.
I think it's oh man. No, that feels like one they do. During the 20s and 30s, well, less so then, but 40s and 50s, weird stuff.
Weird
They
stuff.
used to just shoot each other with guns. It was awesome.
I know
Bring
that there
that
used to be an event called hop, step, and jump or
Yeah.
something
Yeah,
in the very early ones.
It's good times. Before they ruin the Olympics.
That's why it's gone.
It is pipes. It is pipes.
No.
Yes, solo synchronized swimming. The athlete is synchronized with the music, not another person.
Oh, yeah.
Tug of war was an event. Don't boo me. Tug of war was an event until 1920.
They had to stop doing it because people kept dying.
What?
Yeah, people kept dying doing it, so they had to stop.
And tug of war?
Yeah, it was awesome. I said it was awesome.
So all the times you've been thinking out loud, that's the time you didn't want to do that? That was the answer I picked.
Sorry.
And eventing is a horse-based
That's-
Yeah.
triathlon involving dressage, cross-country, and show jumping. Yeah. Oh, how is it not a Nintendo? There's only one per round, and we already had one.
Because Mario's there.
Yeah. In Yoshi's Island, Mario works as a baby.
Works as a baby?
Instead of taking his one chance to model for Ann Geddes. If he had, he most likely would have been photographed. A, floating in a pool of water chasing a dollar bill. B, aged up so he appeared to be in his teens. C, wearing a piranha plant headdress. Or D, photoshopped to look like a famous meme cat. Yeah, Anica?
I have no idea.
Oh, neither do I. I just like looking decisive.
The name sounds very familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
It does, and I'm taking a swing based on.
We've
who
got
I
the
think-
beauty pageant callback question. It's incredible.
Ann Geddes is famous for taking pictures of babies in weird little outfits.
Yep, that's what it is.
Vegetables and fruit
Yes.
and flour.
All right.
Yeah, we were right.
Yes.
Yeah,
You just-
good instinct.
Instincts.
In Hotel Mario, a Philips CDI game.
Oh no.
You can tell I added that because I expected pushback on this one. In Hotel Mario, a Philips CDI game, Mario runs a hotel. Did you know that Gideon Bibles are placed in hotel rooms by members of the Gideon International Association and not by the hotel themselves? And that it's estimated they distribute 70 million Bibles annually, about 2 copies a second, which means that by the time I finish this question, they'll have distributed somewhere between 40 and 50 Bibles.
Yes, I did know that.
Okay, so it's an A.
Oh.
It's an A. How did you know that? How did y'all know that?
Because I read ahead.
Okay. I'm giving everybody points because you all answered correctly.
This, something everyone in the audience may not know is that Jenna has been hard at work writing for the next season of Actually, and this feels like ideas you came up with and was like, oh, I'm gonna just put this in the panel.
These were developed concurrently, so you're not wrong. A lot of stuff that didn't make Actually is being debuted here.
Make sense?
Thank you for the scraps.
When
I
I
love
found
it.
out the first time about how many of these Bibles they put out there everywhere, you know how
It's
people can
crazy.
get like those things where they get a fake book and they like glue it and they hide like a key or a revolver or whatever in old movies, etc.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be really funny if you could start replacing some of those Bibles with like those, but like put like, I don't know,
Hollowed
a
out?
candy bar in it or something. So somebody might be like, screw it, I'll have a look, and they'll open it up and be like, oh! Wouldn't that be lovely?
That would be lovely, but I have to assume if they're opening it, it's because they want the word of God.
What would be
So
the
don't
most
you think they'd be
blasphemous candy you
disappointed?
could put in there?
That's a good question. I don't know all American names. What about Devil Fucker? Do you have those over here?
No,
Not since the 90s.
Oh, it must be just a British thing. Don't worry
We call
about
it Fun Dip now.
Oh, Fun Dip. It's still got fudge in it, right?
In Donkey Kong, Mario works as a construction worker. The famous photo, Lunch Atop a Skyscraper, features 11 men, all likely immigrants just like Mario, taking a break from constructing what building? Sorry, I'll give you options. I wanted everybody to appreciate the image. A, Empire State, B, Rockefeller, C, the Flatiron Building, or D, the Chrysler Building.
So these are all buildings in New York City.
I know.
I feel it's an unfair advantage you are not.
I've been to New York.
Okay.
None of them require airbags.
I might have
hope
been
that
born in a
helps.
cave, but I
They
didn't
don't
stay in
require
one.
airbags.
You can see Central Park from the image, which might be a clue, but it is D, Rockefeller.
Oh,
yeah.
you are kidding me.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dang.
Right?
Oh.
Who
It
told
seems-
me no? Who did that? Because I chose B, and I was like, I've been in the Rockefeller building, they've got that picture bloody everywhere, and then someone's like, Matt, no, and I'm like, I'm a fool. I didn't trust my actual own lived experience over the words of a random man.
This panel's all about
We
lived
should all
experience.
learn a lesson here.
It's all about gaslighting, actually.
In Mario Superstar Baseball, Mario is a baseball athlete much like Ichiro, the first Japanese player voted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in America. What American team did Ichiro play for? A, St. Louis Cardinals, shout out Cards. B, Kansas City Royals. C, Boston Red Sox. Or D, Seattle Mariners. Jeff, what are you holding? Okay.
The team that Nintendo owns.
Whoa! I thought it was going to be a hometown thing.
That was a great bet.
Why'd you cheer so hard? That I was like, oh, it must be a Boston team. Like there was a cheer that was like, all right, it's gotta be the Sox.
Sounded like a pop. Yeah, you're right.
It's just the concept.
That's on me. Okay. I just assumed you were from Boston because you were simply here.
Yeah, like everybody else on this panel.
Yeah. Look, that's me from Boston. Go Sox.
I've just got used to everyone in this country nebulously cheering the idea of sports. So, yeah.
Wow.
I mean-
fun fact, Ichiro, there were 394 ballots cast during his election, and he received 393 votes, which means exactly one person was like, not him, and has to live the rest of their life knowing that they were wrong factually. They made a bad choice. Excellent round, everybody. Time for another round of everybody's favorite, beloved round, Portmantoad.
Okay, we're back.
As a reminder,
So back.
these are the English names of Gen 1 only Pokemon. You will be given, this escalates in difficulty, which in hindsight was, it's
No,
fine.
No,
that's good.
No,
That's
own
good.
your choice.
It's fine, yeah.
George is still gonna get them, like,
meet me
immediately.
at my level.
Jeff.
Exactly. That was gonna say. If you're gonna make it hard, I'm
Thank
gonna
you for knowing
step up.
to the G.
Oh man.
That dairy comes at no cost.
Free
Milk take.
That is a great guess. So if something,
Cheese.
if something comes at no cost, it's
Butter free. Butter free.
Butterfree, yeah.
butter.
Oh, God damn it.
Like I said, you make it hard for me, I'm coming back harder.
I think Milchfrau was one of the German ones. Milchfrau casts milk.
Yes.
It's milky effective. It's been a long week.
This precious metal grosses you out.
Geodude.
No,
Onyx. No.
no.
Gold dicks. Gold. Come on, don't do this to me.
You were so close when you said gold fuck.
Gold.
Gold duck.
Fuck. Sorry, I'm sorry. I get one half so well every time. That has to count for something.
Gold duck, as everybody knows, is a combination of the words gold and yuck.
That's why it's blue.
You're not gonna get this next one.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready.
You're really gonna want to focus on the first half.
Okay.
All right.
And what are some synonyms for jewels?
Gem. Crick. Gem. Brook.
It's Beedrill.
Don't know.
It's Beedrill. No, okay.
No, hold on. Give me a
No.
How is it?
No.
Oh, that one was
No.
bad. That was actually
Jenna,
really bad.
no.
That was a stinker.
Look, this person's leaving because of that one.
Yeah.
Look at what you did. Look at what you did.
Thank you. We have to be here.
If you'd asked, I would have been like, no, don't end it, but I'm glad you did, because the room would have turned.
Really?
It's just shell, dude.
Doc.
Each word is a part of it. So just translate.
Okay.
So if it's not a physician.
Nintendo, this is Dr. Eggman.
Yes.
Nice!
I was raised in a home with the Sega Mega Drive. You can't get these past me.
See, it can be done. They can be deciphered. Yeah, it's the Nintendo. Oh, Christ. I'm just looking ahead at what I've done.
It's all good.
Keep it coming, keep it coming.
The state of matter is never going to give you up.
Gasly.
Gas, yeah!
Nice.
I'll give you both a point for that because you both got it pretty simultaneously. This is, of course, a combination of the words gas
And Rick Astley.
and Astley.
You brought it back around.
Oh, God. What about when a green bean hole is aware of its own medium?
Metapod.
Metapod! Yes!
Well, I'm surprised you didn't try and make that about polyamory.
This hollow rock doesn't have any clothes on.
Geodude.
Geodude puts some
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Geode nude, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That geode is nude.
So it's a hollow rock that has nothing on the outside.
No,
So-
it doesn't have pants, Jeff.
I still love your suggestion of Geodude for the, like, icky gem. Because it's like the idea of dude. Like, I thought that was perfect.
Dude. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Okay. Oh, God. We're on to another round. But you guys are going to hate me for this one. You're really gonna.
They could never make me hate you.
I was about to say, I
It's
can't
only
possibly
going to
hate
get
you, Jenna.
worse. So in this round, I'm going to ask you surprisingly basic questions about Nintendo that you should probably know, but don't already. And this is how bad it is. While I was making this, out of this moment that we're in now, I did say it's going to be frustrating.
Okay.
Well, I can be frustrated at you. I just
Yeah.
Okay, good. A lot of these are open-ended. I will give you hints as required.
You promised me we'd talk about Dark Souls.
You
promised.
I meant after. I meant after.
It
This is
works
sort of
every
like the
time.
Dark Souls of panel quizzes.
No, that is what you said, and I misinterpreted it. That's on me.
It's like a candy trap.
It's Hansel and Gretel basic stuff, one-on-one.
Some of them will have multiple choice. We'll get there. Nintendo is one of the most recognizable brand
Okay.
names.
Okay.
Is one of the most recognizable brand names on the globe. What does Nintendo mean in Japanese?
Leave luck to the stars.
Oh, interesting. I will give it to you. With the corollary that it's not totally known.
Maybe leave luck to heaven.
They think that it translates to leave luck to the heavens or leave luck to fate, but even the great-grandson of the company founder doesn't totally know for sure.
It sounds like something you'd say to someone you're really pissed off with them. You'd be like, maybe leave luck to heaven, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Stay in your own lane, yeah.
Nintendo means bless your heart. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
In 2007, Nintendo won its first Emmy for an innovation they'd released 25 years earlier. This will be the fastest to the draw. What does the D in D-pad?
Direction.
I'm gonna.
You started
No, I think you got it. I mean, you're
Nintendo.
closer to me, so
You said the
maybe
full
that's
word.
why.
I said direction.
Yeah, I said
directional.
Monica got
I said
that one.
directional. Yep.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it is directional. See, they're not all bad.
Okay.
Yeah, like, they seem fine.
Yeah, we'll see.
What Nintendo character was named after Pele?
Was it?
I've got a clue if this doesn't hit.
Okay. And it's not. it's not Mario, right?
No.
Like I thought it was like, yo.
Pele, a.k.a. Edson Arantes do Nascimento.
What?
Yeah, it's a hard one. Does anybody, and do you guys want to give up?
I feel like I do know this.
So say it.
I have known this. Is
So
what I mean.
say it.
Do it.
No, I don't know it anymore. I did know it, you know?
All right, I'm going to open it up to the audience. It's Samus.
I just mouthed that. I have to be more confident in myself.
You've got to
Damn it.
believe in yourself.
Ah,
All right, the next one.
Yeah, okay.
say it.
Yeah, right? See, it's in there, but
Yeah.
it's fun and tricky and whimsical.
I didn't have the ice missile, so I couldn't find it.
The next couple are going to be rapid fire, so when you know it, scream it. What Nintendo character was originally called Princess Toadstool?
Princess Peach.
I'm going to give it to both of you. What Nintendo character was originally called Twinkle Popo?
Kirby.
Absolutely Kirby.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes.
Really good.
I'm bummed they changed that.
I know, isn't that
right?
so much better than
Will
Kirby?
he still answer to Twinkle Popo, or is he mad about it? Is that like, I don't want a dead name Kirby?
I feel like this is the sort of
fine.
language that parents use to say things to kids they don't really want to get into. When you know your Twinkle Popo.
No, that's what it's called, where they all go and Kirby eats them. They're off to Twinkle Popo.
What Nintendo character was originally called Cereza?
Zelda,
Yeah, that was going to be my guess.
and I'm just guessing.
It is not Zelda.
Okay.
It is Bayonetta,
Ooh.
which is a Sega game.
Yes.
Developed by developed by Platinum Games, which is owned by Sega, published by Nintendo.
When was it called Cereza? Was it like really, really early?
No, that's actually.
That's her actual name.
That's lore in the game.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, right.
Yeah, they released a game under that name, Cereza and
I
something.
saw that game like 8 years before it came out, like, as doing PR. I was like, that makes sense. It's in the game.
Yeah.
It's just made up, isn't it? It's just stories.
It's all made up.
Oh,
What Nintendo character was originally called Mr. Video?
Mr. Game & Watch.
Or Jumpman?
Oh, Mario.
Okay, I'll give it to you both. I'll give it to you both. It was Mario. This character's last name is Dragmire. But his drag name would probably be Ganondorf.
No, Ganondorf.
Yes. It's Ganondorf. He has a last name. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
wow.
You could go to his house and call him Mr. Dragmire.
Yeah.
Does he have a sister?
Mrs. Dragmire, your son is after the Triforce of Power again.
Parents' evening event nightmare.
This is going to be a hard one. I'm sorry. Princess Peach rules over the Mushroom Kingdom. What is the name of Daisy's kingdom?
Oh,
The Flower Kingdom.
No, this is a hard one. I'll cop to this one not being the strongest. It is Sarathaland.
oh yeah. No,
It is
no.
where Super Mario Land takes
yeah.
place. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No. I'm mad at myself. I knew that one.
No.
Get out your pens and your pads of paper. This is a writing one. As of 2024, how many Pokemon are there? Closest without going over. I'll give you a hint. It's more than 151.
It shouldn't be.
This is definitely the correct answer. I don't care what the...
All right,
Don't
everybody,
remember.
do come to me. Okay, the answer is, as of 2024, there are 1,025
I told you.
Pokemon.
That's too many.
Isn't that a nightmare? I'm going to give Matt a bonus point because
Thank
he was
you.
right.
That's bananas.
Villagers in Animal Crossing
Are there
have...
banana Pokemon?
There shouldn't be. There probably are. Man,
Probably
there's too
are.
many.
It was only like about 10 years in that they had one where it's like, it's a keychain. You know, it's just a ring of keys. And at that point, it's like, guys, go home.
We started with Geodude. Come on.
Villagers in Animal Crossing have different personality types, 8 in total. And I'm going to back this down. I was normally going to ask you to name 3. Name 1. Write
Friendly?
down one personality type.
Oh, write them down.
Random.
You don't know that they're not. You don't know that they're. If I'm playing the game, at least one of them has it.
Did
I
you
stand
put
by
down horny? Because I almost did.
No, I have bipolar.
Friendly. All right, we've got bipolar and friendly.
Accurate. Accurate. I'm gonna fight it if you don't give me a point.
Over,
I think you made a good argument. You made a good argument that if you're playing and
Every
you are a
time I'm
villager,
online.
ooh, Ify has happy, cheerful, angry, and quiet.
Damn.
Yeah, look, I'm just throwing stuff at the
Grumpy, sassy,
I had
pouty,
more.
cranky, preschool, and shitcord.
Precious.
Precious.
What?
Precious.
Precious. Oh, thank you. Okay. The answer is the villagers are lazy, jock, cranky, smug, normal, peppy, snooty, big sister.
I was pretty close with some of mine.
Yeah,
Cranky
a lot of
is
you were
canonically bipolar.
Yeah.
a lot of you were so close with your synonyms that I am going to give it to you because you've been so generous with my synonym usage.
Because honestly, I definitely had like a sheep move into my village on the GameCube that was just a shitlord.
I would also like all of the panelists right now to write down which type you are and hold on to those, don't show them. That's going to buy me a little bit of time later in the show. So.
And we can't be dual type here. You got to be one.
I don't know. There's no rules. Be both. Be all of them. But write it down so we can talk about it later. This is what's going to cover my adding up the scores, although I'm looking at it, honestly, it's kind of a runaway. Which Pokemon? This one, I'm going to have some multiple choice options, but if you know it off the cuff, just scream it out. What Pokemon has appeared in the most core games?
Pikachu.
Pikachu, Magikarp, Eevee, or Jigglypuff?
I'm going to say Jigglypuff just to be
I
that guy.
actually think it might be Jigglypuff. It's like one that's a bummer, I feel like.
Actually, I think Eevee. Because they're always adding new weird things that Eevee can do.
Are we counting Eevee's evolutions?
No, base Eevee.
Okay.
You can like use the microwave stone on Eevee to make her like pocket pizza Eevee, I guess.
Well, because
Sponsored
there's
by.
Let's Go Pikachu, but there's also Let's Go Eevee.
Yeah.
So those balance each other out.
Yeah, let's go Pikachu.
It's the one none of you mentioned. It's sweet baby Magikarp.
Oh.
And the trick of this is that in black and white, you can't get any of the base Pokemon, but you can buy a Magikarp from a dodgy salesman under a bridge. And he'll sell you a Magikarp, which you can evolve into Gyarados, and they're the only one.
Coat with a loose fish.
Yeah, basically. One big floppy loose fish, actually.
Doesn't even sell you the Pokeball, just sells you the fish.
Yeah.
Gotta provide
He's
you
like,
the
eat it, I don't
In his
care.
hands, yeah.
I don't got a Pokeball. I'm passing the savings on to you.
Why are they under a bridge? Like, where have they cut? There aren't any in the realm. And it's just a guy under a bridge with one in his hands.
Yeah, it's
There's a
like an
story
endangered species in that game, and he's
Is
like,
it like the start
it's
of
like the
Terminator 2?
coelacanth. A running gag in the Pokemon anime features Jigglypuff singing, followed by what action? First to accurately demonstrate it wins the point.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, it is. And then immediately scribbles over the face of people who fell asleep listening to him.
Oh.
Legend.
God, at this rate, we're not going to get to all of the Portmantoads, and I know you're so sad about it.
Darn.
Which of the following golfs is not a real Nintendo game? Mario Golf, Wii Golf, Legend of Golfer, or Golf?
No.
Get out of my house,
I feel like
brain.
it's too easy.
It's Wii Golf. There's
I'd
no
rather
Wii
be
Golf.
wrong than listen to you. Devil
Which
man.
of the following pinballs is not a real pinball? Pokemon pinball, Galactic pinball, Kirby pinball, pinball.
I'm sticking with the simple answer. Come on, man.
See, Kirby pinball. Isn't that crazy? He's the most pinball shaped of all the pinballs.
Kirby's Pinball Land, though.
He is a ball. Sonic got to be a pinball. Why
You know,
can't
you kind
Kirby?
of got me there. You kind of got me with that. There is Pinball Land. It's not a, kind of is a pinball game.
Kirby's Pinball Land is a pinball game.
I'll take the L on that one. I'll give everyone a point for my failure. Which of the following parties is not a real party? Mario Party, Wii Party, Sing Party,
I'm
Party.
sticking with it, man. I'll get it right one of these times, please.
D's
Anica,
actually a
the rule
crossover
of
with
thirds
NWK.
has never failed you. It is party.
Finally.
In Japanese, Wario is a portmanteau of Mario and what Japanese word? Wan-wan, the onomatopoeia for bow wow, or the sound a dog makes. Warui, meaning bad. Warai, meaning to laugh or smile, or not every name's a portmanteau, Jenna.
I think it's just the W upside down. It's not, is it B?
It is Warui.
I felt like
Which
B.
actually makes Waluigi a better pun in Japanese.
Yeah.
Waluigi.
Yeah.
I'm a Waluigi apologist, so this is just
well, look, one more super fun round of
Thank you.
everybody's favorite game, Portmanteau. Hexahedron, but it's all alone.
Come on.
Sorry, I thought these would
Cubone.
be so easy. Yes, which is obviously a portmanteau of cube and one.
Yeah, nah, I'm still in here.
A part of her circle, repeated almost 10 times.
Arcanine.
Arcanine. It's arc 9 times. That's what that Pokemon is, a portmanteau of.
I'm so impressed with these questions and the people who can do it.
I'm less impressed with the question. You're doing great.
See, Mom? It's a real career.
Not a housekeeper. I'm sorry. This one's bad. I'm sorry. Not a housekeeper, but comedian Susie. I'll just tell you.
Milkmaids, Charizard.
Oh!
Susie Izzard, everybody. A strange creature. I like this one. So a strange creature that's overly sweet.
Saccharine.
Hold on.
Saccharine is the right. You're in
Yeah,
the.
so
It's not the right
saccharine's
word,
the
but
thing.
you're on the right track.
Oh, I always am.
Anybody?
Oddsack. He was in the version of the Pokemon that I got early from the market.
I bought that in Chinatown, yeah.
Yeah.
Does
Like
anybody-
Gloomy,
No.
no.
Anybody in the audience get it?
No.
Oh.
It's obviously a Cloy monster.
really good.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I like that.
Get that feline high.
Catnip.
Togepi.
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 Togepi's really good. I regret that it's not on here.
He wasn't.
Yeah. Meow.
Caterpie.
Caterpie.
Persian.
What's
Caterpie.
another word for getting for like your 420 blanket?
You said that.
Dope.
Smoke it.
Please, Toke.
Dope.
Smoke.
Weed.
Wheezing.
We sound like we did too much scuba.
Blaze the cat.
Blaze the cat. That
And that's
was
a Nintendo.
the other Nintendo.
So mad right now.
Come on, even as a Sega apologist, we shouldn't be bringing up Blaze the Cat. That's just a low blow. They didn't know what they were doing. They had a
That wasn't a low blow. That was a high
That's my
blow.
answer.
Thank you. This is what happens if you take a nap at the Los Angeles International Airport.
Snorlax.
Relax.
Yes.
That's good.
Although I can tell you, it's not what happens if you take a nap in relax.
I've eaten the stone fruits that were in the icebox, and which you were probably saving for breakfast. Forgive me, they were horrendous, so gross and so nasty.
How dare you say that about my plums?
The poem, I'll tell you because it's not a clue. The clue is within this text. The poem is by William Carlos William. Just trying to bring a little culture to the panel.
It's a good poem.
So it's not about plums?
Oh, well, it's interesting that you say that, because the answer certainly is.
Gross plum. Icky plum.
Yeah, you're on the right track. You are so on the right track.
Vileplume.
Fucking God. Damn it. Thank you.
Nicely done. Thank you.
Thank you.
And finally, last but not least, a guy that lent you money that you haven't paid back yet.
My brother.
This is a hard one. I really thought,
Is it like lone?
no.
Did you say what type
Wait.
of Pokemon it is?
Oh, I don't know offhand. It might be normal.
That helped.
You're gonna be angry at me, so I'm like, I have to show you what it is, but I'm also nervous.
Milk tank. Hold on.
Do you want to be?
Dugong.
Mano?
No. What is it? What is the big? The big egg.
Executor?
No, the egg-shaped Chansey or something like that.
No.
Ed Sheeran?
The answer is And to reiterate, I am sorry, but it is a dude you owe.
Yeah.
That's so good, Ashley. No, that was good. I love that. I love that one, actually.
You've got the foundation for a really solid joke that 6-year-olds would love. Right there.
All right, while I tally up the scores, everybody go down the line and say what Animal Crossing villager personality type you chose for yourself earlier.
Mine is jock and also still bipolar. I do stand by that.
Yeah, mine is also jock.
So normal.
I'm just lazy. I like sleeping.
Ify made an incredible comeback in that last round, but the winner is Geoff. Impossible to beat.
Of course.
Impossible to beat. Would now be a good time to say that I'm for hire if you have writing that you need on your show. I'm so good at synonyms. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the panel tonight. Take a screenshot of this and follow all of these people on Blue Sky and Instagram because they're very funny and smart, and you've already seen how hot they are, so just find them on the internet and follow them. Ify's got to go to the Jackbox panel, so I know you want to swarm him after the panel, but he needs to go. So have a good rest of your PAX. Have a good time. Thank you for showing up. Goodbye.